Why is it so hard to forgive yourself? Well, there are a number of possible reasons. One, you may believe you deserve pain and misery. Or two, you may believe that you should be perfect. Or three, you may believe it is okay to mentally abuse yourself. Or four, you may have not made amends. And when I say that, I mean you haven't done anything to deserve forgiveness. And we'll go more in depth in a moment. Okay, so it is hard to forgive yourself probably because you have accepted the belief that you deserve the abuse. Number one, you do not deserve abuse. If you need to forgive yourself for not being perfect, well, ask yourself, are you God? Accept that we humans are flawed. Even your idea of perfection is likely flawed in another person's mind. Forgiveness comes fairly easily with acceptance of humans as blood and bones, just people scrambling through life to the best of our abilities. If you need to forgive yourself for causing pain or harm to another, I say stop mentally abusing yourself over and over for the offense. Those mental exercises just offer excuses for you to commit more bad behaviors. Telling yourself how terrible you had acted, how badly you feel about your offense, etc., is giving you more importance than the other person whom you have harmed. If the transgression is against another person, just make amends if possible to do so in physical safety. Making amends puts the other person before you. That's hard, especially if they are angered. If a person has died due to your transgression, then your amends should be toward that person's community or a cause that could have helped in the situation you both were in. Many people try to ignore the amends part and head directly for forgiveness. Forgiveness comes more easily when you begin to feel that you've done your very best to make things better for the other person. This lack of making amends may also be part of why it can be difficult to forgive oneself. If you have not made amends, then you may instinctively know that you haven't done anything to deserve forgiveness. Ask for forgiveness with little to no descriptions of how bad you feel. If you can't ask for forgiveness from another person because they died, for example, then ask God or your higher power or your own inner quiet voice for forgiveness. As soon as you ask for forgiveness and really accept it, as easily as you would forgive another person, your world, mentally, emotionally, and physically, will quickly become a much nicer place to live in. Thank you for listening. Please consider subscribing.